part 3. A lot of vehicle deliveries are being done out here, and we keep our special showcase car kind of right out in front. So you can see that this is an awning that extends out just about the length of a sidewalk, and we do have exterior lights that I installed. There's 14 can lights that are up in the soffit as well, so that illuminates it at nighttime. Find my parking spot over here, and then we'll make our way into the shop first until we get into the sales facility. Also, on a side note, I got dropped off a couple of Balin buildings. We've got a guy who was a salesman here for a few years and who also built their sign shop up on the hill when the video first started. And they build Balin buildings, and the sign shop we built was 2016 Balin Building of the Year. So they know what they're doing. They're good at designing those steel sheds. But as we walk in, you'll find our entire service facility. As I counted earlier, I think we've got 12 to 14 actual individual hoists, but we do have flats like this right next to all of the big hoists. Quite a bit of storage area over here. We've got some bins for special tools farther back over there too. We've got our transmission jacks up over here. We've got our Freon cooler, got our or a Freon charger, got our welding machine up over there. Just one of the veteran technicians areas doing a new vehicle prep. Got a flat here. Got a van here. We did originally have all of our hoists at a 90-degree angle perpendicular to where you drive in until we started angling them all and made it a lot easier for bringing vehicles in. So I would like to angle all of the hoists. Got another hoist here. We've got a drive-on alignment rack with alignment machine. Got another hoist, oil change hoist, drive-on oil change hoist. Makes it easy. More special tools back over here in the corner. You see this entire wall with just regular old shelving. You can buy at Menards with a bunch of those plastic casings for it. More special tools. And as we get up over here, so up there, I'm not going to go up there for you, but it's our room that's solely devoted to the air compressor. So there's really nothing else up there besides the air compressor. Although there is room to store old service manuals and stuff. In here is our oil room. So we've got our used oil tank here. 500 gallons, 1,000 gallons. I'm not quite sure. I can't judge it just by the outside, but fairly large. And then we also have our 4 different oil canisters back here, and they each have individual pumps that goes to this plumbing up here. See those 4 little plumbing bars, and that's going to wrap all the way around to up over the plumbing. All goes up there, and then our 4 oil change units are over here. So this is where the oil gets dispensed. I'm gonna make my way back over here. Show you the one last room that I skipped over is our electrical room and our U-Haul blankets room. So here's where a lot of the U-Haul tow dolly type stuff is, and electrical. Nothing special in here, so I'm just gonna keep moving. So we turn the corner and we've got a 2-stall detail bay. I would for sure like 3 stalls at the Huron store since we're going to be a little bit bigger. We've got 2 individual areas for vehicles and then a kind of a flat area in the middle that ends up being mostly for chemical and the soap brushes and stuff. As well as this is our write-up facility. So this goes, you can see outside there's that detail area across the street, the body shop that we were at before. In our service write-up area. So as you look at the building, you do have an area in here to where we often use for fixing trailers or longer items that are going to be here for a while. Got a tire wall. Alright, so this is our service facility area now. So I'll go out to the front of the building here just so you guys can get a visual. But here's the parts, service. There's the door that goes into the write-up. This is just redone. I got all the signage redone and the awning redone here in Mitchell. So as we walk in, there's a phone right here for service and key drop. Don't necessarily need to have a phone to leave a message, although it does work. But we are going to need a key drop area right outside of service. As you walk in, you've got tires on display. You've also got your service writer desk, where there's an area for 2 service writers. Sorry, I'm doing a video for the architect for the Huron store. So you've got 2 areas for service writers, as well as an additional desk back here in the back where you can get something done. And then our service manager's office, where all of our warranty claims are up over here on the wall too. Right over here is our parts room. So we go into the parts room. There's an entrance to the shop over there, entrance to the shop over here, and we have the parts counter. 2 individual areas for parts people, as well as there's a 3rd area off to the side that could be utilized as well. Making a video for the architect. We've got our rows of parts bins. And I will make my way upstairs to our upper storage facility. There we go. So upstairs, you'll see this in the floor plan, but this is where we keep a lot of our old parts and just materials in general. Got a lot of obsolete parts that we listed on eBay, as well as paper storage up here. Over here is the system that runs our entire shop, our server, as well as our phone system. It's all run up over here, and then it's a little more area back over here, and this wraps around as well a lot of our promotional products. So you can see it's very organized up here. Not quite. Make my way out of here. This is a very large area though that we can utilize for space, so I do really like that. As we continue with our upstairs, we've got a small hallway, and this hallway corridor wraps around back to the sales facility. Here is a bathroom for the conference room. Okay, very small bathroom, no urinal, single toilet. We have a kitchen area too for our conference room, which we're gonna need so as far as Saturday lunch goes or any other type of events. We've got a fridge, a pizza maker we never use, a microwave we use all the time, a sink. I don't know if having an oven is going to be a good idea, truthfully. And here's our conference room. Making a video for the architect. The conference room has a Pentastar window that looks over the showroom. Back in '96 when Daimler Chrysler had all their Pentastar stuff grooving. Looks over our sales floor. This was originally labeled the general manager office in the blueprints. So you can see up here just a little wing where we have Michelle. She does all of our IT and a lot of our promotional stuff. So here's her little wing up here. And it also has a window down here to the shop that we just toured. Make our way down into the showroom. We've got a janitorial closet right here on the right. Water fountain. Women's room. I'll do a little brief men's room tour. Single urinal, single bathroom back over there. The bathroom itself is pretty dingy, in my opinion. The lighting isn't that great, and also the smell in here that lingers. It can get bad at times, so there's a possibility of getting very good ventilation for the bathrooms. I would be happy. Truck, an accessory wall that's not too quite complete. I've got high hopes for this. But this is what I was speaking of with the snow brooms, and also a helium tank. Is when you walk into the showroom, I mean, this is what you're seeing if you're coming in through the side door over here. This is our entrance for all the vehicles to get in the showroom. But you get all these snow brooms and all this crap laying on the floor, and it's really just, there's like no specific place for it in general, so it just gets strewn kind of everywhere. We've got a waiting table over here next to a power inlet. I'm going to put an iPad out here at some point, but I do want some technologically advanced, cool things for customers to play with. We've got another desk over here on the side. Same one that models the one that's up top, as well as brochures. Down here, there's that Pentastar window, big clock, showroom lights. I'm going to hang 2 big pennants in here for customer first awards. More showroom lights. Here's one sales desk with a glass partition in the middle, which I do like the idea of. Second sales desk. Third sales desk. Customer waiting lounge with 2 TVs. We found that having a customer waiting lounge right here is not the best area for it, because the salesmen end up hanging around this area, and it makes the consumer a little less comfortable when they're waiting for their service vehicle or whatever it is. Especially if you're working a deal right here as well. It gets a little uncomfortable for the consumer. We've got just a small fridge, non-transparent. I'd like to get a transparent one so you can see what's in there, as well as build up a bunch of like a table area to where there's cabinets and to where you can store stuff all along this wall and still be watching TV. There's big four big pillars in here with mirrors, and that's the stature behind it. This deal right here is also for holding lock boxes. Okay, put an award in there. Here's the rebuilt parapet. Back of the vehicle. Sales. This was a window into the general manager's office. You can see it's a little transparent there. We put a window perf on there though, so that way it's not uncomfortable for the customer trying to buy a vehicle right here. As we make our way up this way, see, this is our general manager and sales manager's office. A couple monitors here. Got our sales board plastered behind the wall. Here's our 2 F&I offices. Make my way around here first to the kids' room before I forget, and the mechanics break room. Here's our kids' room, fairly sizable. Miss Pac-Man, got a couple different things in here, right? I like it. I'd like it to be transparent because ultimately I want the guest waiting room to be where this desk is, and have all of the snacks, amenities, pops, and stuff over here. Way it's away from the sales guys when they're working their deal, and also they can watch their kids over here. Like I had mentioned in my Excel thing too, I think that having a golfing / hunting simulator in this building one day, it would be so cool to set us apart from competition in town for people wanting to come to the dealership. I don't know exactly where I'm going to put that quite yet, but for the future. Mechanics break rooms with state-of-the-art chairs. Back into the shop that we toured. Pepsi machine, vending machine. Here's the mechanics bathroom with like for sure a toilet and a urinal. Here's our big sink, floor activated. It kind of is what it is. It was probably cool in the 90s, but it isn't the best now. Here's where I'm at with the lockers, how they're just gonna get stuff thrown on them. Here's the shower that we have too. I mean, I'd like them to be usable, but that's the truth. It's just gonna get stuff thrown down. Brochure rack. Here's the first F&I office. 2 chairs, a couple of nice things on the walls. Frankly, I think the F&I offices are a little small. Impact printer. Since the business has moved to be F&I centric, I think it's best that we make it more inviting. Shared wall. This is also goes into the next office. All the forms are in here. doing a video for the architect. So there you go. Second F&I office. Grandpa Merv.
What's up?
So here's our receptionist area. Coffee maker. Some accessories on your way back to the parts department that we were in earlier. Cashier's desk. One receptionist, and you all 2 receptionists. Cabinets for all of our car deals. Controller space. And ultimately, my office, along with the office for the CFO, who does all the money stuff. So, there you go. That's the tour. I'll get here on up next, so thanks for watching.